probably want to throw it away. We get calls that say I'm sick, the weather's bad. I'm just going through some things with you here. We get calls that said a person's son, that's 33 years old, has passed away with a problem in his life that nobody could fix. I thought I did bring up these kind of calls you get on this. I haven't shut it off because it's important to me that we continually pray. And I brag on this church because of the witnesses we have. There's power. And I sometimes like feel pastor may get a little bit weak itself, and you can get angry, but don't sin. Yes, sir. We Sunday school at the end was tremendous. I don't know about everybody else, but we need to learn how to get out in the boat and walk on water. I'm just trying to help somebody now because, see, we can stand up here and address this book to you every Sunday. But there's a time in Sunday school that a bunch of witnesses will get things and throw things at you that you've never heard. And you think you had it all, and then you finally say, well, I better go look this up, find out for myself. Why would I be going here? See, that often bothers me when I go this direction. But you can understand what I'm trying to say is if we don't know the Word of God, we're going to falter. You know, there's a direction in that book that we all must go. And then it says there's two paths, and if we want to go where He wants us to go, He says the one path is narrow and the other path is broad, and we need to know that. And the reason there's a narrow and the reason that there's a broad, and you see, the more you know about Jesus, the easier it is to get out the boat. See, Sunday school people, it's the disciples was, it said, I wasn't preaching. I mean, you know, you get that excited about a Sunday school lesson. It said that He told the disciples to go get in a boat and go to the other side. Yes, sir. In other words, Jesus told His disciples, His called ones. And it said He told them in a manner that they best hear Him. Constraint was the word that the Sunday school lesson said. He told them with constraint to get in the boat and go to the other side. He tells us sometimes with constraint, you best get in the boat
Yes, sir.
and get to the other side.
Yes, sir.
I better not go there. The boat's important. The people in the boat's important. And the one that told them to get in the boat is more important than anything.
Amen. Yes, sir.
How could He order disciples to get in the boat and they do it, and then they think they see a ghost out on the water when He comes walking and the sea's raging? It means that they sacrificed constraint, got in the boat, and started to the other side because
They know who told them to get in the boat, but it says they saw and they thought it was a ghost. Why did they, the Sunday school lesson said, why did they have fear? When he told them to get in the boat, and he told them that he has all power.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Why did they get in the boat when they're just like you and I? I mean, one thing Brother Tom brought up in Sunday school is that they were fishermen, so they must know how to swim. So it's very important to know who you are. I tell you, this is just a little short resume of Sunday school. And they said, is that you, Lord?
Yes, sir.
Meaning, there's a negative and a positive. In other words, I don't know. I can't tell who it is. Do you doubt him? I mean, he's the one that sent you out in the first place. See, sometimes he has to give constraint to you and I. Because we want to doubt him. And they've done that several times as he was doing these miracles, and he felt that you and I, even right now, who have saved, that was brand spanking new and free. I mean, it was free. You didn't have to pay a dime for salvation because he gave somebody for you to be free. And he just said, get out. It's time to get out the boat. This is the end of 2014. If I don't say anything else today, we must get out the boat. And here's my problem with most of us is that, and I share this because there's private conversations that come to me, and I can't reveal those people or those things to you, but they said to me, I just can't get out the boat. I know better, but I can't get out the boat. Get out the boat. This is end of 2014. Get out the boat. Why do I want you to get out the boat? So you'll be able to, when you get to sinking, the storm comes too hard, you know they're rough. And they want to cause you to sink. He said that's when you start sinking. He says, I'll reach and touch you.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Get out the boat.
Yes, sir.
The storms are rough, but get him to touch you. And by obedience, they was all in the boat, under his constraint. And when he touched Peter, he took a hold of him, took him back to the boat. They both got in the boat, and he said, storm, cease.
Yes, sir.
Ah, you got to get out of the boat. So you and him will be together in the boat. See, I told you I'm not going to preach it. I'm not going to preach it. I got another text. But I thank God for just reminding us in 2014 that he has been on the waters, watching everything we've done in 2014, and he's still saying, get out the boat. I want to touch you. You know people that need to get out the boat. And he's going to use you to tell them to get out the boat so they can be touched by the grace of God. So 2015 will be even better. May God bless you. May God keep you out of the Sisters in Communication.
Yes, I'd like to welcome each and every one this morning. I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas. We also had some sadness. The pastor spoke of the family that was lost in the fire Christmas. And we'd like for you to remember the Harris family. And also I believe his name is Curtis Tavis from Wilmington, passed away this morning. And remember the family, and remember, Brother Lee fell down a flight of stairs. He's all banged up this morning, cut his head, so keep him in prayer. And there was something else I forgot to put Scotty Fortune on the prayer list. He called me, I think, a week ago, and I couldn't remember, because I didn't write it down. You know, you get my age, you better write it down. You won't remember it.
Don't let me go there. Don't let me go there.
Oh, I wanted to read the back of the program. A special thank you to all those who volunteered for the Christmas program / play this year. Also thanks to those who had to fill in at the last minute due to illness, and for all who contributed to